What's up guys, I am coming to you from the airport if you couldn't tell behind me, and I am headed to Europe. It's just a quick 4-day trip. I am going to 2 different countries that I've never been to before, and they'll be numbers 30 and 31 for me. I am going to Germany, and then I'm gonna do a little day trip via train over into Salzburg, Austria. I am going to the Munich area of Germany, so they're fairly close. I think it's like an hour and a half apart. So yeah, I am taking a red-eye flight, so I'm gonna try and sleep on the plane. Historically, doesn't do great for me, so we will see, and I will catch you guys in Germany. Okay guys, so hello from Germany. We finally made it. Mitch is over there.
Hungry.
Starving. And we made it here like a couple hours ago, and we've just been completely dead. So we're finally getting out for the first time, and we're walking over to the main train station, and we're gonna stop at Starbucks. I'm probably gonna grab a couple cups to sell and one for Liv's collection, and then we're gonna stop at some little supermarket and pick up some water for the next couple days and some snacks and some food so we can eat. So I will see you guys in the next clip. Okay, they didn't have any cups in there, so got a hot chocolate instead, and they don't have peppermint hot chocolate here, so it's regular. And this is how they spelled K. Totally fine. They got Mitch's name right somehow, and that doesn't even happen in the States, so that was interesting. Good morning.
Morning.
We are walking through like the shopping district of Munich. Clearly, I'm all bundled up because
it's wet.
It's snowing lightly, and we are headed towards the Hofbrauhaus, which is like the big hall where they do all the Oktoberfest stuff, and we are taking a tour today to, I'm gonna butcher this, so I'm sorry, Neuschwanstein Castle. It was like the inspiration for the Disney Cinderella castle, so we're a little excited about that. And then we will end the tour at the Munich Christmas market. So see you guys there. All right, you guys, so this is the back entrance of the Hofbrauhaus. Like I said, we were just talking that we can only imagine what this place looked like 2 months ago for Oktoberfest, because right now it's pretty deserted, and it's granted 7:30 in the morning on a Saturday in December, and it's snowing, but still pretty cool to see. So we're gonna try to walk around the front to see what it looks like from there, since we have about a half hour still till we have to meet for our tour. All right, so this is through the blown glass window, so I apologize, the quality is not good, but this is the inside of the Hofbrauhaus, and somebody left a beer stein out front. Well, it could be beer, it could be pee. You let me know what you think it is down in the comments below. Alright guys, so here's the front as promised. Hello, crow. And here's what it kind of looks like surrounding it. We are standing underneath the Hard Rock Cafe right now, but there's nobody around. Just a couple taxis, and then us. I'm just a marshmallow standing outside of the Hofbrauhaus, not asking it to love me. Okay guys, we made a pit stop. I think this church is called Weißkirche. I know I'm butchering all these German names, I'm so sorry. But it is really pretty in kind of the middle of nowhere. apologies for the hats. Don't come for me or us. Okay guys, so we're in a little village that's underneath. It's Neuschwanstein, not Neuschwanstein or whatever I called it earlier. But this one is called Hohenschwangau, which means high swan area in Bavarian. And this is where King Ludwig grew up, who built the other castle. So we're gonna explore for like an hour and a half, and then we are making it up to the castle, and we're gonna walk up there. So it's gonna be about half an hour, and it's still snowing if you can't tell from the video. So that's fun. I'm wearing sneakers, not boots. Yay. Okay, so I made this little souvenir coin. It's got Neuschwanstein Castle on the front and King Ludwig II on the back. We've started our ascent up to the castle. Clearly, I'm fully bundled up. This guy
Let's do it.
Is less bundled up and is probably faster than me, but that's totally fine. Still haven't seen the castle yet because it's so foggy. So maybe we'll get a good distant shot of it before we're actually right up on it, but so far not sure. And then I'm gonna get off camera because I'm breathing heavy and you guys don't care about that. It's so pretty, but it's so cold. Okay, so the tour guide says it's behind these trees. We still can't see it, so is he lying? Our first and so far only view. Okay guys, so I came kind of away from the crowd that's on the little platform. You can kind of see the castle up there. It's pretty foggy, so obviously not ideal conditions, but it's still beautiful, and the snow kind of gives it this magical quality, which is fitting since it was the inspiration for Walt Disney's Cinderella castle, so that's kind of cool. The walk up here wasn't too bad. I was expecting a little bit worse. We are going to do a tour inside. It costs 19 euros to get in and do the tour. So I'll try to film in there as much as possible. I don't know how much footage I can actually get. I think the tour guide said there's one room that you can't take like any footage or photos in. So we'll see what happens when we get in there. For now, we're going to enjoy this very snowy view for the next like 20 minutes or so. Also, it's worth noting that I have totally given up on my blowout for this vacation because it's snowing so hard, and yeah, this is just gonna be a curly hot mess for tomorrow, but that's the last day of our trip anyway, so it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, I guess. I did bring a little mini straightener, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna help this whatsoever. Okay, we're inside the castle grounds in the courtyard waiting for our tour time. So if you can see, this little screen down here will flash your tour group number and your time for you to go in and scan your ticket. Again, it's 19 euros to do the tour inside. And this is what the castle actually looks like. And we are just above like that orangey part, standing right now waiting to go inside. And we haven't really seen the top of the turrets because it's just, the visibility is so low today, unfortunately. We are out on the, I think he said west balcony. Just finished the tour. It was like 25 minutes. I don't know if I'd recommend. And you weren't allowed to take photos or video in there. So I tried to sneak some footage. You might have seen it, you might not. It depends on how it comes out because I don't honestly know. But yeah, so we're gonna walk through the gift shop and then back it down from the castle. Okay, it's after the tour now. It's slightly clearer, but you still can't even see the whole thing. You really just see this front entrance right here. Okay, we're walking down now. What do you think of the tour? I don't know if I would pay for the tour again. I'd rather just come and see the outside of the castle and hope for a clearer day.
No, I wouldn't pay for the tour.
It was kind of eh.
A lot of it was just blocked off.
And you just
can't take any pictures.
You had this little speaker thing that you had to hold up to your ear and listen. And it's just, it was pretty boring. Also, it's not really my style in there. It's very obviously like royal and ostentatious and gaudy. And not what I like, so I don't know. Now we're just walking back to the bus.
Try not to fall.
Try not to slip and fall. So I'm gonna end this part here, and we will see you probably back in Munich for the Christmas market. Okay, we're on the way down. We saw this little kiosk. We stopped and got these sweet cheese donuts. It's one portion. It's like 3 little donuts, and it's €3.50. Pretty good. Alright guys, so this is the medieval Christmas market in Munich. I just showed you guys a clip with a lot of noise. It's because Morocco beat Portugal. So I guess there's a lot of excitement over that. I don't quite understand since we are in Germany, not Morocco. But in any case, we are checking out this medieval Christmas market tonight. And then we'll head over probably to another one that's around the corner before we start to walk back to the room. Okay, now we're in the residence Christmas market. See if I can get the little kind of see like
But it's crazy, a lot of snow coming down.
Yeah, the snow's really heavy now, but it's much prettier than like the city type stuff we had earlier. So far we haven't really gotten anything. Pretzels when we were in Austria. We're gonna walk around. I'll try to get some clips if I can, but like I said, it's just crazy and there's a lot of people, so all the time is not really conducive to this environment. So I will see you guys in the next clip, whatever that may be.
Zum Beispiel oder die Weihnachtsbäckerei und die leckeren Kinderpunsch.
Alright, so we got this like macaroni with, is there corn in there?
Onions.
Oh, just onions? Macaroni with onions. It was €6. He says it's very strong cheesy flavor.
Sorry.
We stopped at Starbucks for a hot chocolate to stay and warm up for a few before we have to walk like a mile back to our room. Alright guys, so we're back at the room and I did like 21,000 steps today. We didn't take the U-Bahn or the S-Bahn anywhere. We walked everywhere we went, and our hotel is like a mile from like the main city center and all of the action. We walked in total 9 miles, 9.1. I'm afraid to take off my hat because I know I have like the worst hat hair. My hair is all fully curled and crazy now because of the snow. But anyway, I'm going to lay down because I feel all of those steps right now. It's all just hit me at once. And so I will check in with you guys in the morning. Bye. Alright guys, good morning. It is Sunday morning, and Sundays in Germany, pretty much everything is closed. It is considered family day, so the only things that are really open, ooh, it's icy, are like restaurants, movie theaters, everything in like the Hauptbahnhof, the train station will be open, but can't do any shopping, none of that stuff. The museums are also open, which is a good thing to do on a Sunday if you're in town. So today is also Krampuslauf day, which is the Krampus run. So we are headed to Marienplatz. We haven't been there yet. We are gonna see the Glockenspiel go off. It goes off at 11 and noon every day, and also 5 p.m. on days in the summer. And also they have a Christmas market in Marienplatz, and that's also where the Krampus run is. So I think our guide yesterday told us it goes from like 11 to 1. So it's like 10 o'clock now, and we are making our way over there. It's a mile walk. We have walked everywhere except to Austria. We took the train. So we're gonna walk there, and then I will check in with you guys when we arrive. Okay guys, so this is the Marienplatz, and right there is the Glockenspiel. It will turn around and stuff when the bells go off, so hopefully we'll catch that. And this is the Christmas market that's right underneath it. We'll probably shop around and wait for the Krampus run to start. Okay, I just got this Kinder Punch, which is basically like alcohol-free kids punch. It's 4 for the drink and 5 for the cup. You get your 5 back if you return the cup. Otherwise, you just keep it as a souvenir, which is probably what I'm gonna do. Okay, Mitch got the winter punch. I got the Kinder Punch. Alcohol free, of course.
Very fruity.
Very fruity?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. So his was $9.50.
Yeah.
$4.50 for the drink and $5 for the cup. Okay, so our guide lied to us last night, and Krampuslauf is not until 3 to 5, which is what I had originally read, and then I second guessed myself because he said 11 to 1. So we had some time to kill, so we went in Starbucks, and he had a drink, and mostly we just used the Wi-Fi. Now we're at this weird little toy and teddy bear museum called Speisel Museum. And there are terrifying display of dolls back there, if you guys can see. I'm just waiting for one of them to move. But some of it's really interesting. We just wanted to kind of get inside out of the cold. Today's the coldest day we've had so far, so we're checking out this museum for a little bit.
Oh shit. Got her.
Oh, that one hurt. We're walking up to the top of St. Peter Church, the oldest church in Munich. It's a lot of stairs. I already had to take one break, and they're very narrow, so you have to let other people pass by. It cost, what, €5? €5 per person. Cash or card, either one. Oh. Alright, so this is one of the views from the top of St. Peter's Church. Don't recommend if you're claustrophobic or afraid of heights, by the way. There's not much room up here or in the stairs, but that's the Christmas market. And Marienplatz down below. Mitchell, say hi. We're on our way down. Speaking of, way up there is where we just were. At the top of St. Peter Church, looking down at all of this madness in the Christmas markets.
Hello.
Hi. We're eating our probably last pretzels of the trip. We actually haven't had any since we were in Austria 2 days ago. 2 days? Yeah, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So these are just from like a chain. They're not as cool looking as the ones we got at the Austria Christmas market. But anyway, we are on our way back to the hotel, and ooh, I slipped again. I will sit down with you when we get there and tell you all about the Krampuslauf. In short, it was really amazing and a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So let me get there, and then I will sit down with you and close out this vlog. Okay, you guys, so if you see pretzel in my hair, just disregard. I'm saving it for later. But anyway, I just wanted to come on real quick and talk a little bit about Krampuslauf. That was the greatest experience I've ever had while traveling. It was so much fun. I laughed the whole time. I don't think it's for everyone. However, if you're okay with crowds and okay with people touching you, because that will happen. It will happen often. I highly recommend that you experience it at least once in your life. I would love to come back and do that again because it was insane and wild and absolutely freaking incredible. I don't know how much footage I got. I did make a reel of it on Instagram from Mitch's phone, but there's so much footage, over a half an hour, that I have to go through and edit. So hopefully I got some good shots on my camera, because everything from my phone is vertical, so it doesn't really work for YouTube. But wow. They pulled my hat off my head several times, exposed my serious matted hat hair to everyone in the crowd. One grabbed me by my face. Another one took my head, pulled it to his chest fur, and pulled me into the middle of the parade route and beat me with a branch in front of everyone. So just be prepared if that's not your thing. We were also in the very front of the parade route. So basically Krampuslauf is also called Krampus Run. They're not actually running, they're just walking. So it's like a small parade route. It goes right through Marienplatz, where there is a Christmas market. It starts a little bit south of that, and right in a shopping district. It's a pedestrian only route. It's very well populated, even when Krampus Run isn't going on. It's supposed to be from 3 to 5 p.m. They did start a little bit before 3, but it goes, I think, the full 2 hours, possibly more than that. They move pretty slowly. It's like 30 different groups of Krampus fanatics. They spend a lot of money on their costumes, and it shows. Most of them wear little bells above their butt cheeks, so they make noise when they're jumping around and, walking and doing that sort of stuff. They also had all kinds of different varieties of Krampus. They had goblins as well. So basically, I only know the Munich version because that's where we are. We're in Munich, Germany. That's the south part of Germany. And so St. Nicholas Day is December 6th. And if you didn't know, Krampus is kind of Santa's sidekick that doesn't just let the naughty kids slide, if you know what I mean. So it's always in Munich the first Sunday after St. Nicholas Day. So St. Nicholas Day, December 6th, that was the day that we left for our trip. And honestly, we didn't plan this. I had no idea that this was even going to occur during our trip here, but I am so glad that it did, because it was the best part of this whole trip in my experience, and well worth the trip out here during this time of year. So today is December 11th, first Sunday after St. Nicholas Day. Yeah, it's amazing. I can't say enough good things about it. Completely wild and crazy, but so much fun. But yeah, if you're not into crowds, there were quite a bit of people. We lined up along the parade route. We were towards the beginning, actually, and we lined up about 2:15, 2:20 for them to start a little bit before 3, anticipating a 3 p.m. exact start. And it lasted probably 30-35 minutes before the end of all of the groups went by where we were. Yeah, so it was decently long and entertaining the entire time. They definitely favored the women over the men and the kids. They didn't really beat the kids, but they would beat the adults with branches, wooden sticks. Some of them had long whips made of hair. It was, I don't know how to describe it besides wild and crazy. Insanity, chaos, but it was so exciting, and yeah, that high lasted like all day after we did that, and I said that it was the coolest experience of my life, maybe like 17 times within like the first hour after. So yeah, can't recommend it enough. I definitely suggest you come out and see it at some point in your life. Try to get towards the front so that you can get in the action, because people will, you know, jump right in the middle of the route to take photos. They do not care if they're in your way, so you definitely want to make sure that you're up front so you have less people who can possibly get in the way of you seeing it, photoing it, videoing it, whatever. But yeah, so sorry if this vlog is a little bit long. I did not expect this Krampuslauf to be so good that I wanted to include as much footage as I possibly can without making this video super long. And I also didn't really film it in a way that would make it easy for me to split it into 2 parts. So you guys are getting the whole Germany experience in one vlog. We're leaving tomorrow like afternoon, and I will probably do a little send-off at the airport before we go to close out this video. But other than that, this is the last like vloggy part of this video. So hopefully you enjoyed it, but I will talk to you guys tomorrow before we leave.